We're a
Your eyes,
horrifying
right?
Lovecraftian abomination
Yeah.
who was either reading out the sins of the fanfic author or tormenting souls in hell.
Maybe we are secretly just demons tormenting souls in hell. It's unclear.
It's unclear.
That's for the fans to figure out. The lore can be explored later.
Summary anyway.
Who's going to be our narrator today?
I would narrator, but I would read the summary because this is the abomination
You
they
read the
found.
summary. I'll narrate. I'm fine
I will
narrating.
read the summary. I like that. So I do not own any of the characters from Harry Potter or the Twilight series. I borrowed characters from J.K. Rowling, the Donald Trump brand, and by Stephanie Myers, respectively. I simply borrowed their characters from the Creator Sandbox and gave them back slightly more used, abused, and less innocent. I in no way profit from this. True summary.
Why did you make this?
Hermione works a job for someone she hates while watching Okay, let's try that again.
Oh, this is going in.
Oh.
No second takes.
Why are we doing this?
True summary. Hermione works a job for someone she hates while watching someone else live her dreams of being Minister of Magic. A golden envelope from Arabia's magical governing body ordering a hit on US President Donald Trump offering a ton of galleons. How can she resist the chance to escape her boring life in Ron Weasley? She asks her sisters Hestia Potter Black and Luna Lovegood Black to help her. She brutally tortures Ron Weasley, her soon-to-be ex-husband. Luna has some major beef with Bella Swan. Edward will either eat or dump Bella, he hasn't decided yet. The Sisterhood meets with Neville Longbottom to help make a private White House to do practice runs in using Ron as Trump in practice and vampires as fake bodyguards. Ron Weasley eventually dies a horrible, painful death before they attempt to take down Donald Trump. Will they succeed? I edited that because this grammar is truly incredible. I also neglected to read aloud the many emojis sprinkled upon this, like sprinkles upon a horrifying cake.
Yeah.
I'm so glad the
Just
emojis are just in the summary.
The summary just... I think I subconsciously censored out the emojis. It's like a defense mechanism of my brain.
Heads up at the top of the chapter. This fic may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
To be honest, it's probably not suitable for any audiences.
What is... No.
Nonetheless, we will be reading it. You have no choice in this matter.
I hate this.
Hermione busily works as secretary for Minister Kingsley. She hates her job. She hates her life. It never should have turned out this way. She is overworked and underappreciated. Day after day, her life is the same. Get up early, go to the mystery, to help someone else put their ideas and mold the wizarding world. She was sick of it, waiting for a way out until finally, one day, she cleared off the minister's desk and found a golden envelope with elaborate purple cursive urgent stamped in red all over the top of the envelope. From Arabian Magical Ministries. To English Ministry. She stashed the envelope in her black wizarding robes to look at later. She went through the rest of her shift, sorting and filing ministry paperwork, when Percy Weasley walks over to Hermione's cubicle.
Your shift is over, Hermione. It's my shift.
Okay, thanks, Pierce.
Hermione said, putting the papers she'd been sorting down. teleporting down and walking out of the room, leaving Percy to start his shift. Hermione goes down the hallway into the girls' bathroom. Once in a bathroom stall, she pulls out the golden envelopes and rips it open to see what the letter inside contained. One of you fuckers gets to read the letter.
English Minister Shacklebolt, we implore your nation to help the arm in helping oust Trump from the American government. We feel he is a threat to the statute of secrecy. He threatens to tweet our existence on a daily basis on top of other mucosa secrets. He must be eliminated. We will give 100 quadrillion, 827 trillion, 918 billion, 819 million, 918,000, 783.9182 galleons to accomplish this task. We are also willing to give exotic Arabian potion ingredients as payment. Please owl back when the task is completed, or if you plan to take the task underway and need to negotiate terms of payment.
This was it.
Hermione thinks to herself.
My big break.
She walks down the elaborate halls towards the front of the ministry before walking into the visitor's bathroom. She then checked to see if the coast was clear before she transfigured her wizarding robe into a dark green robe of a different style. She then checked her surroundings before she looked into the mirror, and before she knew it, her face and body's feature morphed into that of an elderly black witch. Hermione, in her new disguise, grinned, leaving the bathroom glad she had become Hestia Potter Black's sister through blood adoption. She had to admit things like becoming metamorphosis comes in handy.
So, Metamorphagus is... Oh, wait, no, it's Animagus that turned into animals. I thought this was racist for a second. Thank goodness.
It's still kind of racist.
I know. I'm very aware.
God. She then walks towards the visitor's entrance when she's suddenly stopped by a ginger Auror she recognizes.
Fuck. What is that stupid damned garbage disposal doing here? Fatso isn't supposed to be working today.
She thinks to herself, her thoughts start racing.
Hello, miss. I am Auror Weasley. I noticed you were in the visitor bathroom. Did you happen to see anyone else in there?
Ron asks the elderly black witch. Hermione internally rolls her eyes.
Of course the fat fuck would allow me to work, stupid jealous fuck.
She thinks to herself, her face not betraying any of her thoughts with her occlumency shields up to the max. Not that she needs it with how stupid Ron was. But one can't be too careful when plotting an assassination. Hermione smiles, a kind of smile to Ron.
Why no, dearie, I didn't see anyone else in the ladies' powder room. I'm sorry, I must be going. I have appointments to keep.
She said to her dunce of a husband, glad she never told him about the blood adoption. The elderly black lady then turned and walked away, and started walking to the door to leave the ministry as Ron called out.
Thank you anyway, miss.
Hermione smugly grins as she exits the ministry.
Step 1 accomplished. Next, to contact my sisters.
She thinks to herself as she apparates away.
The Arabian models of the Shrieking Shack.
Hermione appears inside the Shrieking Shack in Hogsmeade.
Perfect spot to meet for our first meeting.
She then transfigures her green robes into something that she deems more comfortable. A black miniskirt so high up she could bend over and nothing would be left to anyone's imagination.
No.
A cute black blouse and a black leather jacket and spiked heels. She then morphed her appearance back into her original features.
Ah, yes. The long-running tradition of fanfiction describing far too much of a person's outfit and fetishizing it to hell.
Oh, wait till you see the next paragraph.
Oh, God!
She then turns her attention to the now exposed tattoo located high up on her inner thigh. The tattoo was of a tricotta. She rotated her leg so it was more visible. She then touched the edge of the trachea with her wand and chanted the words,
My sisters of mischief, I call out to thee the power of 3.
So
I didn't know this was a crossover with Charmed.
Well, I checked. This is teen and up audiences, so we aren't into smut quite yet. We're just disconcertingly close.
When she finishes the incantation, she looks up to see 2 puffs of smoke seeping through the boarded-up windows of the house to slowly seep onto the wood floor and begin to materialize.
Gotta love this fanfiction's continuous use of saying the same word twice in the same sentence. I think this is the 4th time this has happened.
After a few short minutes before her stood 2 blondes, Luna Lovegood Black, and weirdly, Astoria Greengrass. Now, Astoria Malfoy.
So, wow, she even changed her first name.
Hermione looks at Astoria, confused for a moment.
Hestia, is that you?
Here I thought my sister was one of the smartest witches of her generation.
Astoria,
That accent's gonna get weird. I can already tell.
Astoria pretended to scoff before hugging her sister. Long time no see, Hermione. You missed Jasper's and my wedding, Luna said with feigned malice in her tone. Just kidding, I know how your husband gets. Luna continued in her dreamlike tone.
So many questions.
Turning to the blonde dressed in a slithering green silk. Why
do you look like Astoria Malfoy, Hestia?
Ooh, forgotten quote.
Yeah.
Yep, nope.
I'm having trouble figuring out if this is serious or not. It's right on that borderline.
Yeah.
This is the if I presented this as totally serious, the internet's gonna judge me, so I'm gonna hide it in a thin veil of parody.
I feel like it's just past the My Immortal line of serious or parody. I'm pretty sure it's a parody.
It's pretty solidly in parody territory, I think. Especially if it was written so recently. It does seem to be paying homage to the classic My Immortal.
I'm pretty sure the author is conservative, because one of the things they mentioned was the Donald Trump brand. Who calls it that?
You gotta credit your sources in transformative literature.
If you're gonna use the clown, you better acknowledge the circus.
Exactly. I don't know who's talking here. I don't know which voice to do.
At the end of the paragraph, it says Hestia, even though they never explain that until 20 sentences in to that monologue. Just have to try to imagine it.
Oh, long story short, Dracoms had to marry Astoria Greengrass. He and I were already together. The real Astoria wasn't interested. Last I heard, she and Lavender Brown went to Canada and became citizens or something. Okay, Southern now. Good to know.
Southern now?
Yeehaw!
Yeah. Yeehaw! Draco's betrothal contract said that it just had to be an Astoria Greengrass. Didn't say it had to be the real one, so I just looked like this in public and morphed my appearance back to Harry Potter if Draco wants, or I stay as Hestia at home. Luckily, I just happen to be a long-distant relative of the Greengrasses, so it all works out.
Hestia explains as if it were as simple as 2 + 2.
I feel like I've heard.
Do any of you understand the plot so far? Because I am not following any of this.
Basically, Hermione hates Ron now because Ron's a dumbass.
Because of course, I mean,
she became blood sisters with Luna and Hestia. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I think it's a gender swapped Harry.
Is it? Oh, okay. God, so there's Harry Draco shipping in this shit too.
Did they
Hate that ship.
No, you can't say that. People actually like it. We can only dunk on things people don't like. Otherwise, we might get caught up in fandom discourse.
It's okay, I hate all of it, so it's fine. I'm not discriminating any specific ship. I'm not a fan of most ships.
And that's why you hate the U.S. military.
Truly. Oh, this thing wants me.
U.S. Navy can just go sink itself.
Okay, back on subject. It's
guess that-
Luna.
This fic was ever on subject.
I guess that's what happens when you are a workaholic with a husband that's up her ass about her business. Missed out on quite a lot, huh? Luna says bitterly. So, what's so important about your golden envelope that you finally decided to reconnect with your sisters? Hermione looks at Luna confused before saying,
Oh, yeah, Seer, that's how you know.
Luna looks at her sister before scoffing. Maybe if you made time for your family, you wouldn't forget little details like that. I mean, look at how Hestia juggles her life. A life of some boy savior she hates. And her fake life as Astorian Malfoy. And yet, she still makes time for charities, banquets, her children. Oh, and she makes time for her adopted family. What's your fucking excuse? Luna says, shouting the last several words angrily.
Excessive use of capital letters.
You know how controlling Ron can be. He became an RR at the ministry just to follow me at work. He accuses me of cheating all the time, and I'm like, dude, you were there. And he sometimes rationalizes it. He comes at me with knives, told me if he can't have me, no one can. He's seriously deranged. I'm going to do better. I'm done with him, but I need my own money and my own way out.
Blah, 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 Luna says with an eye roll. Alice, Neville, and Jasper are almost to our summer house. Grab my hand so we can apparates there and meet them. Make plans to kill no match for National, get your money, start on a new life. She finishes with a tone of exasperation.
How'd you know?
Hermione started to say before being interrupted.
Sire, duh.
Hestia said with an eye roll and a chuckle. She then morphed her appearance to look like a bronzed Arabian model, 5'8" tall, hair black as the night with an hourglass figure. She then transfigures her current green high heels into a more comfortable, stylish, nude-colored stiletto. In turn, transfiguring her stylish silk green robes into a pretty gold sundress.
This is one of the most relentlessly horny fan fictions I've ever read.
Not the worst I've read. You must have been asleep for
I
that
said
one.
one of these. Not counting Smut,
Yeah, you're not-
obviously.
So we're doing the
you're not
tricky
gonna
bliss
cop
then. Okay. Luna said, her body's features morphing to match Hestia's appearance before she transfigured her blue silk robes and her kitten heels into a stylish nude-color stiletto and a bright blue sundress. She then reached out and grabbed Hestia's hand. Hermione stepped up to her sisters and morphed as Arabian models as she morphed her appearance to match her sister's new ones. The moment she interlocked her hands with Luna's, she said,
Sisters, we can stop by my place really quick. I have some trash that really needs taken out.
Sure, why not?
Hestia and Luna chorused together. Then the three left for Hermione and Ron Weasley's apartment with a loud crack. End of chapter 1.
And end of episode 1.
And end of... I
Thank
guess I
you for
didn't have
watch-
that much innocence to lose anyway.
Thank you for listening to Modern
Remember to
Literary
like, comment, and
Classics.
subscribe.
Don't
Okay.
forget to smash that like button.
Okay,
Just
you both
destroy
did
it.
you both did the
You
outro at the
don't
same
smash that.
You both did the outro at the same time. We need to do that again, okay?
thing about editing is we can just fix it all in post.
Yeah! Oh, that line is staying in. That line is absolutely